bees. My name is Donna Bishop, live at 245 Fairview. I was here last month and I read the ordinance, which I know we're tabling, I found out until we get more information, on beekeeping. I don't know if any of you here have ever been beekeeper. Unfortunately, we've had them on the farm. We didn't keep them. We had people who came in and kept them, but we were very strict about how these bees work because there's a safety factor. They will kill cattle. They will attack children. They will destroy flower beds. And they will destroy your pollination of your garden. It's nice to have some bees in a garden, but you get too many and your garden is destroyed. So if we're going to discuss it further, we need to discuss, I personally do not understand why anyone needs to keep bees in the city limits. They need to be far away from people, housing, animals. We only allowed beekeepers to keep them. We had like 500 acres, but they were only allowed to be kept out into an area where we plowed in a designated part of that area, and we didn't plant around that area because of safety. But the honey was nice. We had good fresh honey all the time, and we had that much land. But they were because of the fact of what they did. I can remember when I was young having a child killed by a swarm of bees. Bees don't just live in that hive and survive in that hive. Bees go and pick up the pollen and come back to the hive to make the honey. So these are not, you talk about a 6 by 6 foot area, those bees aren't going to stay there. My stepsister, my adopted stepsister, she lives in Heartland, Michigan. They have an ordinance. They've had serious problems. You work very hard to put in beautiful gardens, and a hive of them come and decide they're going to visit you one day and destroy your plants. No one in this city deserves this. And I don't see any reason whatsoever for anyone to keep bees in the city of Canfield.
Thanks, Tom.
Donna, are you certified in beekeeping?
Oh no, I'm allergic to those suckers. But we've had beekeepers, and there's no place for them in the city.
Well, I'm trying to get in touch with this fellow, John Beelhart, I believe his name is. And he is a county bee inspector. So when we get the information from him, he wasn't able to supply me with it at this time because of circumstances. But so we're waiting to hear from this fellow who is a certified county bee inspector. Yeah, so when we get that information, we'll make some decisions.
Right, because this is, like I say, they're dangerous, and people don't realize. And I don't know, there's just this far-out idea people have that they need to have their own bees. I don't get it. I don't get it, and there's a lot of complications. I know who the man that you're talking about, 'cause he's out at haying grain at the fair a lot during fair season.